Do you ever look up at the stars and say, wow, the universe is so big, and I'm so small? It's enough to make a man cry out and say, I'm here, universe, look at me, I exist, I won't fade away into nothingness. No. And that's why I'm creating a No Man's Sky themed video in a desperate bid for attention and to keep my channel relevant. And this is No Man's Sky. It's like No Man's Sky, but free and with the resolution of a post-it note, and actually nothing like that. It was made for the low-res Jam 16, and yeah, I'd say they got the low-res part correct. I could play this at its native resolution and then, you know, have all the space in the world for like a face cam, a bunch of sponsors, fucking the stocks, Bitcoin, you know, everything you want to see while you're watching a YouTube video. Anyways, I'm going to land on a planet because that's pretty much all you can do in this game. Any one of these dots is a star or a planet. Let's go to that one. You'll notice when I start going into super speed, for some reason a bunch of purple bolts come at me like I'm fighting the space ghost of Mace Windu. And I think I might need a seizure warning for this, maybe just for myself. Alright, I think we're gonna land on this planet. Okay. That is unpleasant looking. I actually have two other games that I can say are a little bit like No Man's Sky. This is free, by the way. There are downloads for all three of the games in the description.
Good afternoon. A dog knocked a goat right out of the world's attention today. In a masterpiece of propaganda timing, the Soviet Union announced it had launched Sputnik No. 2, carrying a live dog. This is reportedly history's first space travel.
Why play No Man's Sky when you could play No Dog Sky? This is Candy Space Mysteries. Now I'm sure you're thinking, why am I making a video of this? Yeah, and that's because everybody makes videos of Candy Space Mystery, obviously. It's the global standard for video game creation. And the thing is, if I'm gonna make a video about alternatives to No Man's Skies, I gotta play the game that was obviously the inspiration, obviously what they took most of the design from was Candy Space Adventures, or Mysteries. Adventures came beforehand, actually. It's another game entirely. But this was really the standard when the series came into its own. Alright, let's just find a planet to go to. I mean, you know how this works. Let's go to this one. It'll probably be pretty hot being this close to the sun. Alright. Bring her down to land. Ooh, that's a rough landing. Okay, well, you know, you land on the planets. You look at the random structures. Pretty standard stuff. Ooh, can I go inside this one? This is World 13 Pyramids 1, and of course, as is standard with this kind of game, if you press F, you can change it to be French. What is going on out there? Can I walk to other planets? Let me bring up the map here. Ah, it is a mirror world. There's some pyramids. Is there exactly... Oh, that seems like the day-night cycle's kicking in. This map does not seem very accurate. Alright, well, we're starting to run low on our space crystals up there. We've already down from our 17 million to just 16,999,540. So, and I mean, we only got 20 boomerangs and 100 bones. So we should really start doing some of the stuff on this planet if we want to survive. Alright, yeah, there we go. You call down the lightning. Very important. The backflips, of course. Okay, now I'm gonna want to go into moonwalking style if I want to do this proper. So, but you know, sidewalking is just as good. I always thought that it actually was more effective. Okay, it's snow raining right now. Better cast a fireball. All right, very good. Ooh, shadow magic. Okay, yep. Do the ritual mating dance. Grow all the flowers. The flower spiral is very important. Let's do a couple more of those. All right. Now I'm gonna hit P so that I can turn into a tiny dog and, of course, crash the game. Do you ever look up at the stars and say, wow, the universe is just so big, and my dick is just so small. If that's a white dwarf, what am I? I say that pretty much every time I look at the stars, and that's why my family doesn't bring me stargazing anymore. This is Noctis 4, Community Edition. Now, one of the features of the Community Edition is a bunch of random bullshit, but the most important feature is that they took out the music for some reason. However, it wasn't MIDI, so I figured why have whatever shitty MIDI they had when you could have the best MIDIs. I went to thebestmidis.tumblr.whatever the fuck, and I got this. By the way, the website that I got this game off of looks like this. Oh, that's a nice looking website. It's really difficult to figure out how to play this game. In fact, this is several times I tried to play this, and one of the times I figured it out, but while I was trying to figure out how to play, I pressed every button on the keyboard, including the one that is recording, so I just lost the recording. So we're traveling to a star system. I just selected one when I set remote target. I just double right clicked on a star out here, in case you want to go play this game. And you can do the same thing for setting local targets. You just click this, and then just click this. Click. The star doesn't have any planets around it. Very good. I've been having a lot of trouble actually finding a planet to land on, and it's making me very upset. Let's find another star system. Let's go to the let's go to the troubled star system. I can relate to that system. You know, bigger YouTube channels, they wouldn't be able to get away with this MIDI usage. But me, I can. So if you want to see more videos like this, don't subscribe, because then they'll catch on. When I was looking at trying to figure out how to play this, I saw that there was another person had some really appropriate music playing in it that wasn't in the game, and yeah, he just wrote music himself to put in the thing. You know, he had less subscribers than me, though. What does that tell you? That YouTube is not a meritocracy, and it's based on search engine optimization and nothing actually good. Is this landable? It says it's a moon, and I think moons can't be gaseous, or at least I've never seen a gaseous moon. Hey, we can land on this. So you can use the arrow keys when you're looking at this to set where you're going. Every one of these pixels is a sector. And a sector, we'll see how big a sector is real soon. Let's land on the brightest pixel I can see. You hit enter on that screen to land. That's another one that takes a while to figure out. Also, if you hit F1, you get the controls, but those aren't helpful at all. So here we are in this sector. We're landed in the middle of the sector, and I just want to give you an idea of the scale of this game. There's nothing in it. I mean, there are life forms and stuff in ruins, but it's very difficult to actually see any of it. Okay, we're just gonna do some sweet moonwalks across the surface of this planet, which is surprisingly fun. Cause you get to go real fast. Okay, see that loading screen? That indicates that we went through a sector. Also, this window that popped up here. Dang it. That's disappointing. I'm sorry I can't show that to you. dwnoctis.exe has stopped working. The game crashed. Okay, well, we got a system restart. I think you get the idea, though. That's what a planet's like. So I'm gonna find a planet that's actually worth showing off, and then come back in when I have that. Okay? Oh. That's a real good MIDI. Now. Alright, I think I found a planet finally worth showing. It took me a really long time. Oof, so many planets I had to go through to find one this good. Alright, without further ado, let's just land on this thing. If you recall, I said every pixel is a sector. I'll probably be able to see it. Here we are, a planet with life on it. I'm really excited. Look at this. It's got, hold on. The pod needs to land any minute now. any minute now. It's got trees! So many trees! Lots of purple trees. Are you impressed? Yeah, I didn't think so. This is just like every time I try and show somebody something I spent a lot of time on. Anyways, you saw that loading screen. That is, oh, hello. I didn't see this before. But yeah, see that loading screen that just happened there? That means we crossed over sectors. So each one of those was a pixel on the overall map of the planet. So that gives you an idea of how absolutely massive these planets are. It took me a really long time to find this, so, well, this is fairly boring to an outside onlooker. I'm very happy with it. I'm excited with it. This is some brush here instead of big trees. I couldn't find any planets with fauna on them. I know they exist. But, okay, this is weird. What just happened? Well, this sector of the planet doesn't exist. I think you understand I think you get the point of this game. It's pretty cool. It actually has a lot in common with No Man's Sky, more than I expected going in. I'm never gonna play this again, but I enjoyed my time with it. And I hope you enjoyed this adventure to the far reaches of space. If you'd like to see more of that sort of thing, hey! Initially, I swerved away from the call to action at the end of the video, you know, asking to like, comment, and subscribe, and I sounded like a middle schooler who, you know, he's trying to ask a girl out, but then, like, he swerved away, he's like, hey, maybe wanna, I mean, you're probably busy, you know, now I'm going back in and recording that call to action, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Wow, this was really pathetic on multiple levels. Thank you for watching.